Hey, how are you? Hey. All right. So I'm just gonna share the video, of course. So if you guys would share the video, that would be awesome. Hey, how are you? Just sharing the video, y'all. So doing my best. Alright, cool. Alright, done. Hey! Alright, cool. So, what we have is, we have my Gem and Charm gel. So that is right back here. So this is my Gem and Charm gel you can buy at expressclaws.com. We're going to be using this in a nail art thing today. We have a whole bunch of different Medusa gels. So I have my primary paint white. I have my Flying Nimbus. I have color number 221, which is Pike's Pink. I have 217 Blue Everest. I have 98 Maryland's Dream. I have 200 Wedding Party. 242, which is Red Miracle. I have, this is a brown brush. I think it's dirty, but we're going to see anyway. I always clean it before I use it. Hey, Nuna. And this one is one of the new striping brushes. So this is the medium one. So this is the gold-handled one from Medusa. If you guys want to get some, make sure you use that link down below or in my bio. And we're going to use one of these, which I used, in one of my last videos when I did a tutorial for you guys. So this is a type of 3D gel that's super easy to use. So we're going to be doing some Christmassy type designs. I've got 2 designs for sure that I want to do. I also want to show you mixing palette. So I also sell this mixing palette. Is this the empty one? So this is the empty one. It has 12 and a slot. So this slot right here actually will fit your arrow tool perfectly, okay? And you can close it on up and keep it in there so you can mix all of your Medusa gels or art gels, whatever it is that you want. Even if you wanted to have 2 and stick it in there because it's double, so you got 24, and close it up, okay? Okay, so this is a super duper easy type of 3D gel to use. It is not a super 3D, but it's kind of, I would say, kind of like an embossing type gel. But I'm going to do a popular design that I did a lot last year for you guys. So, but first of all, I want to show you guys an easy Christmas pinwheel. I have this other palette out here too, because I'm sure that you guys had seen that I used this the other day. So this is still wet. So just so you guys can see, like, this product is still a very wet product. So you don't have to worry about drying out, but you have to make sure that you keep this in, like, keep it closed and put it like in a drawer or in a cabinet, whatever. I have this super duper, this is a very old palette, okay, that I got, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, maybe. It could even be like 3 years ago. It was something, it was some years ago, okay? So, I want to say it's 4 though. So, this particular section in this palette, I used 3-4 years ago, whenever it was. And it's still wet. So, I can still drag through it, okay? So that's because I keep it closed, I keep it flat, and I keep it in the drawer. So, but you can see, only after so many years as it started, me keeping it here, it actually is, you know, coming down onto the palette. Everything else in here has, I mean, this is old too, a lot of this stuff. This is the newest dollop probably that I put in there is white. I still use this palette. So you don't have to worry about, you know, things drying out if you keep it in a nice palette like this. Hey, how are you? Sorry if I haven't, like, I've missed everybody speaking, so I do apologize, but hi, everybody. I apologize, because I want to try to get through these little things. So, okay, so now I have my empty one, because I want to show you guys how to do some other fun mixing stuff, too. So, But I just wanted to get that out. So if you guys are thinking about getting a palette, you can get so on expressclaws.com. I think I have them listed for like $8.50, $8.75. It's something like that. So they're very, very inexpensive. I have a lot of these. I'm not even gonna lie. I probably have like 5 or 6 of them. But that's because like I use them all the time and mixing, doing a whole bunch of stuff. So first things first, I have this. I'm going to do a little short one today. So I'm going to do a peppermint swirl. So if anybody is interested in learning how to do a peppermint swirl, this is a tutorial for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and like always take my acid-free primer. So this way I don't have to like buff the tip. So I'm just going to let it sit here. It's going to make the tip nice and sticky and I don't have to worry about it peeling off. So number 1, Flying Nimbus. All right, cool. So, oh, did I leave that in there? Oh, no, I put it up here. Make sure that you give it a nice stir. So, I want to make sure... Okay, let me grab I have this palette so I can clean my brush. So, make sure that your brush is nice and clean before you start doing everything. Where's that top coat? Oh, whatever. Somebody use... Oh, there it is. I moved it. So what happens when you clean your desk, everything ends up being crap. So just use a top coat that you don't use anymore to clean it. You know, anytime that you get anything like better or whatever, just save it because you can mix it with something. You can use it with something. Look at all this color that's coming out of this brush. So I apologize. It's like wiggling the table, but whatever. So, hey, get it on in now. All right, so now that's over there. I'm just going to polish this white. If you guys have any questions about Medusa products or anything like that, make sure that you inbox me. I'll let you know. I can send you like little swatches or whatever. Little did I know, I learned that Medusa gels are actually like hard color gels. I'm thinking that they're soak-off gels this whole time, but maybe it's because I'm so used to everything just being soak-off gels, unless they're like a art gel or whatever. And I am using the super awesome rechargeable Medusa light. Hold on, I'll show it to you in a second. She's so pretty. She's a nice, pretty princess. So, super been enjoying this. I love how wide the opening is. I don't know if you guys can see that, but like the opening is nice and wide, so you don't have to worry about your clients like super bumping into this. So I'm gonna have to, I like the countdown timer too. It's on the top, so that's super nice. Hey Debbie. So I'm gonna put another coat. So I'm used to always putting 2 thin coats of product, so that's totally up to you. You don't have to. So, hey, how are you? Because it already has a lot of coverage as it is, but total preference. Get your little fuzz out of there. That's super cool. And then, where did I put that? I'm just losing everything today. Trying to grab the back because I'm used to grabbing the other thing. So hey, how are you? So who am I? Let me see who I can see. Everybody. Messy Janessy. Hey Vic. Hey Dora. Hey Holly. Live Russ. Brittany. Lala. Butterfly. Carmen. Antoinette. Sarah with an H. Nuna, Sarissa, Medusa, Manicurist, Tracy. Awesome. I think I have everybody in Unique and Zoe. Okay, cool. All right. So now I have this. So next thing that I want to do is I want to mix a red. So I already picked a red that already had like some sparkle. So that is number 242. This one is Red Miracle. So you guys will see it already does contain some sparkle. However, I want my red to be more sparkly. So I'm gonna mix some for you all. Oh, and of course I have my alcohol over there. It doesn't help me over there. Trying to clean my arrow tool. So I'm gonna use my palette so you guys can see how great it is, because it is great. And I'm also going to be using color number 200, Wedding Party. Thank you. You too. Oh, that's awesome, Butterfly. If you have any questions after the live, hon, let me know. So, I'm going to set this to the side. Ooh, sit over there. Actually, I'll put a matte coat on that here in a second. So I'm gonna put it down here, why not? So, make sure that you are stirring your red, okay? Yes, this red is like so pretty. Ideally, had I already had this mixed, I would have just grabbed it with the other side, because I like to mix with the other side better. I'm just going to grab some of the glitter. Let me see. I'm going to zoom in, actually, so you guys can see it better. Alright, cool. Grab some of the glitter, because I want it kind of glittery, so, like, more glittery, obviously, than what the red is kind of giving me, so. Is that going to be enough? That might not be enough. Whatever, let's add some more. Grab a little extra. For it to be extra glittery, why not? Ooh, yes. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. It's going to be super duper cool for our candy cane pinwheel design. Alright. So, keep that in there. I don't see Nuna. I didn't see her. I think I sent her a DM, but not exactly sure. So I'm going to close this, put this to the side. I'm going to use the matte top coat. So, use your super matte no wipe top coat for the next section. Kind of have to float on the mat. Be careful with your matte coat. Like, I feel like matte coat always picks up pigments from gels. Okay, see, look what I'm saying. So, hold on, I'll show it to you in 1 second. So, put that in there for 30 seconds. But you can see that there is still pigment in my gel brush. So I'm just going to wipe that off on my palette. So, because otherwise it's going to make it all yucky on the inside of the bottle. So make sure you get that. So, clean the palette. Alright, so back with our red. I'm going to be using, I think this would be considered like golden or whatever. This is what the brush looks like. So I haven't used it yet. So what I'm going to do is put in some clear top coats, because otherwise the brush is not going to be flexible enough. So just grab your random top coat. And put it in the top coat. Easy peasy. Brush now, prep to prime, and ready to go. Can keep it out, but I already know if I don't throw it away or clean it up, it's going to be awful. Alright, so now to make our pattern. So first things first, I'm going to take this and I'm just going to take the tip, okay, and I want to make a dot in the center of where I want this to go. Okay, just simply like that. So now you have to figure out what direction it is that you want your candy cane stripes to go. So I'm going to start here. It's going to be the easiest. Start at the top. Okay. And draw a curved line. Like this. So it doesn't have to be perfect, because this is just like a kind of outline, right? So, and then we're going to bring it this way. It's our one swoosh, right? Okay, so now I'm going to take my product, grab a bunch, and I'm going to start filling this area in. Okay. So now I can adjust this outline here. Be finicky if you want to, because I always am. See how nice and sparkly this is. Okay. Once you get it how you want it, make sure that you check it first before you stick it in there to cure it. Hey, how are you? So I'm just going to touch up this curved line a little bit because I think that it is not as pigmented as the rest of my design. Okay. Right, so make sure that you close this. Hey, how are you? 30 seconds. You can just do 10 or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. But this design, especially, like, it's easy to, like, mess this up. Hi, Nail Art Joe. How are ya? Okay, that's good enough. Okay, back to opening this up. Now, if I had more room, I wouldn't have to just keep opening it up. I would have, like, my lamp on one side and then this on the other. So just keep that in mind. So now I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to follow. Remember, the line is curving this way. So that is one of the main parts of this design, is that you have to keep in mind which way that your swirl is going. If you do not, your swirl is not going to look like a swirl at the end. So, okay. Maybe I want this a little bit more like that, going up to that point, okay? Touch it, same thing. Now, same thing, you're going to grab some product and you're going to fill it in. Super cute, right? Hi, Fire Goddess Nails. Another 10 seconds. This lamp is motion activated, by the way, so if this was a hand going in and out of there, it wouldn't be so bad. Oh, this is from Stupid Archon Mount. Adhesive. Great. Okay. So if anybody has an Archon mount that has like this tape like on the inside, but the tape ends up failing, and then after the tape is gone, it leaves the adhesive from the tape, so it's always gross. So, same thing. Again, paying attention to the direction. Okay, it's important to know the direction. Super important. Probably gonna get about 4 on here, I'd assume, so. Just adjust your lines. Just like so. All right. Hey, Tiffany. Long time no talk. Put that in there. Let's do our last big one. I'm going to start right up here. Yes, exactly. It's so much of a difference. Okay. Trust me, I completely understand. Can totally relate. I'm adjusting this because I think it should be a little bit wider. So you kind of just see how it's going and then like adjust accordingly. So, hey, how are you? I feel like the lag is like totally a lot tonight, so I do apologize if it takes me a while to answer you or like your comments or anything of that nature. Okay, super cute. This one needs just a little bit, I can see it. I'm sure you guys are like, what are you talking about? It's honestly just like a smidge, but that would drive me crazy, so. Hey, how are you? Yes, exactly, Zoe. Super love. Okay, so now we have the 4 sections done. So you could totally just leave it like this. That's totally up to you. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to go back on the white and I'm going to do a little line. So I'm going to take my brush like so, and I'm going to pat off a lot of it. Okay. So now I'm going to do a thin line. Let's see if let me see if I can show you on right here. Okay. So mind you, if you do this, you have to do it on all of them. And now I have it on the inside of the curve, so that means that it has to be on the inside of the curve on this one. a little bit to be a little darker. Okay, I'm gonna actually flash cure this because I can already see it's probably gonna be a disaster if I don't. Thank you so much. Oh, awesome, Lanula Nail Artistry. If you guys do try it, make sure that you tag me on Facebook and on Instagram so I can see your awesome designs that you make. And this way I can share it for you. I will share it on my story. It's a little close, but whatever. I can live with that. You guys already know that I'm a firm believer in moving a client's hands in order to get the desired effect. So you do what's most comfortable for you. Okay, now I'm going to cure that 30 seconds. So my clients do actually stay still for this because honestly, like sometimes I'm not nice. I'm just like, listen, we are on a time limit and I have to get this done. This is what you want, yes? And they say, well, yes. Okay, well, we need to work together in order to get this completed. Got it? And they're like, okay, I'll be good. So, and trust me, my clients, if anybody is on here that is one of my clients, will definitely tell you that I do say stuff like that. So, yes, exactly. So, definitely don't blame you, Ashley. Can't wait to see you. So, so this one, Lanula, is a mix of number 242 and 200. That's why I put it in the palette. So, now I'm just going to use my eyeglass top coat on it. Okay. Super shiny. I love the way this feels too. So floating it on. This is red, guys. So you always have to be careful. What I do is I just put a little bit of extra polish on my brush because Medusa gel is a sticky gel. Okay. So what a sticky gel means is that it has a tacky inhibition layer. So you have to be careful when you're putting on top coats and stuff. So you don't want to keep going over it. So I put a thicker coat and then I brush it down to make it even. Okay, so 60 seconds in a LED. It might be 30 seconds actually, so, but I'm gonna do 60 because I do 60 seconds for top coat all the time. So thanks, Sam. See, Tracy's down there. She knows I'm crazy, so I'm not joking, y'all. I really am crazy, so. You're welcome, Lanula. Taking some clear top coat, gonna clean out my brush. Flying Nimbus is number 1. So, next one that I want to do for you guys is another design that is popular with my clients around the holiday, which was super popular last year. It's going to be an ornament design. So, but I'm going to make a background color first. So I'm going to mix a larger quantity. Yes, exactly, Sam. We mixed this when I did my tile nail art on Medusa's channel. So if you guys haven't seen that, make sure that you go check it on their IGTV, okay? So, I'm going to mix this up. Pike's Pink. Blue Everest, and the lid is stuck again. Okay. Okay. Super duper pretty color. Hey, Stina. So everybody's seen me mix this, and you can see how beautiful it is, okay? So you can even mix more or whatever if that's what you want to do. All right, so just set that in there. Here is the first design. So if anybody is just now tuning in, this is the first design that we did. So if you have any kind of troubles like doing a Christmas candy pinwheel, okay, peppermint, whatever it is that you want to call it. So super duper pretty, very popular nail design. You can come back and you can watch this in a little bit. So next design I'm going to do on the longer tip, only because, like, I mean, I do it on smaller nails all the time, but only because, like, this is obviously a demo and it's easier to see stuff on a longer tip. So same thing. Yes, peppermint. We're going to take some acid-free primer. It's just like an old bottle, guys. Old contaminated bottle. So if anybody's wondering, I'm going to be taking my brush. Okay, it does still have some white on it, but I'm going to clean it off here in a second. This has something to try to stay away from the glitter, but I got some out. That's cool. I'm not looking for perfection. So we're going to take our mix. Okay. Ooh, this one might only need one coat for sure. Maybe. I better not lie. Yeah, one coat is pretty. All right, I'm gonna just close that up. So give it 30 seconds. In our new Medusa lamp. Who else has the Medusa lamp? Do you love it? Sorry about that. Next color that we're going to be using is, where's it at? Primary white. Hey, Nay. You can see, I have to mix it for sure. So you can see like the line in there. So you guys can see. Hey, Shannon. Dang it. So there's this line in here. I don't know if you guys can see it. But definitely if you see something like this, this means that some clear in the product has started to come to the surface here. And you're just going to have to mix it. So, you can see the marbling now that I've started to mix it. So that is the clear in your product, all right? Make sure that you mix it really well. Redistribute those photo initiators. So I can do the same thing. I can put, since this is one of my primaries, I can put it, oops, in here, okay? How are you, love? I feel like forever since I've spoken to you on the phone. I know it hasn't been that long, but it just feels like it. All right, so I'm gonna make like a background. So I'm going to put on some matte top coat. Where are we? Matte top coat. Because I'm going to be doing some lines. So matte top coat. So primary white is a lot more pigmented than flying nimbus. So if you are going to be mixing flying, or if you're going to be mixing something like with white, it's better off to use the primary white because you won't need to use as much. And also the primary colors always come in the larger jar, so, or the bonus size jar, they always come in that jar. So this is the larger, and then this is the old style packaging, but the same size like jar as like the new ones, but the new jars have a smaller well on the inside, like the wall, should I say, smaller wall, not well, and but contain more product. So all right, so this is what we look like matte. Still really pretty matte, even with that. It's like a nice, it's a weird color, I like it. So then like the shift is like pinky. So anyways, thanks Nuna. If you guys ever mix this color, you are totally gonna see what I'm talking about. Hey Nikki. All right, so back in, same brush. All right, I've already cleaned her, so she only has a little bit of top coat in her. So I'm going to take some of this white here, like this. Same as like what we did for the red. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to paint some snowflakes. So if anybody doesn't know this, but snowflakes have 6 arms, not 8. Because it's based off of their molecule, and I'm a nerd like that, so. Right. So you can pretty much design your snowflake whichever way that you want. Doesn't have to be perfect. We are just doing a background for this. And so I could probably paint snowflakes in my sleep. If anybody's wondering why to do this on a matte surface, because it's easier to pull your lines. Okay, super duper cute. Alright, so let's put another little one down here. Just basically dots and lines. Like, look up some pictures of some snowflakes to see what type of design that you can use for nail art that can be simplified. You can do whatever. Now this is a brush that I did not cut or customize yet. It's also a brush first time me using it, so if anybody is wondering that as well. So you can do, just don't ever think like that just because whatever brush it is that you have or whatever, you know, that it's gonna make you be able to make the design. You make the design. The brush is a tool. Okay? Alright, so close that up for a second. I'm gonna just cure this for 10 seconds. And then I'm just going to take like the tip of this. You can get a dotting tool or whatever. I'm just going to go in the white here, and I'm just going to, because I don't need like a bunch. Okay, I just need, I have this little, looks like a little fuzz dot or whatever. Cover that up. You can totally make super small dots. So, if you want to, you can totally leave this just like it is, because it's a cute design. Hey, Gwen. Alright, next color is Maryland's Dream 98. Super pretty. So, see this? This is the clear that I was talking about. You guys need to make sure that you're mixing this. I'm just going to use this directly out of the pot. So, like I said, if you guys want to purchase any Medusa products, make sure you do so with the link down below or in my bio, so I knew who sent you over there. Super love it. There is a discount code going on right now, which is Uncover40. So, alright, so this is our background. Now we're going to make our ornaments with this color. So I'm just going to take that same brush, little tiny one, I just cleaned it with some clear, okay? And I'm going to put our ornament on here. So I'm just going to make a round one. So I'm just going to paint a round circle right about here, I think will be good. Your time, paint the circle, because I mean this is like a glitter one, so it is going to be a little bit more finicky than just a regular color one. I mean, unless you plan on mixing this with something else. So just fuss with it until you are satisfied. So now I'm just evening out the glitter. And I'm going to cure this for 30 seconds. I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds because I'm going to put a top coat on it next. Thank you so much, Lanula. Hey, Shanessa. Thanks, Sarissa. Thanks, Sassy. Thank you, Tracy. Okay. So, for anybody else that is just now tuning in, we did do this design first, so you can come back and watch it after this live has concluded. All right, so again, this is what it looks like before we put on our shiny top coat. So, I'm going to grab our shiny top coats, no white formula. Make sure that it's even and completely coated. All right, it's okay to do this for 30 seconds because we're going to be putting some other stuff on top of it, okay? I'm sure that's why you guys are like, oh my god, why are you putting top coat? But, all right, next item that we're going to be using is my Gem and Charm Gel. So you can get this on expressclaws.com. This is a tack-free cure in 60 seconds. Okay, so you can use it for charms, stone placement, and 3D effect. Today we're going to be using it for 3D effect. So, same brush I'm going to use. I'm going to basically trace where the circle is first, okay? Okay, now I'm going to pick up a bunch of gel. Hey, Nene. And I am going to release it off the brush by tapping it, like so. Basically, this is going to go where I just drew around for it to go. Okay, you see that? I'm going to make it bigger. So I'm grabbing more products. And this is very clear, so you can use as much as you want. Basically, the only thing that it's going to do is like amplify this glitter. Okay. Cool. All right. You can see. So turn your client's finger upside down. Let gravity do what it's supposed to be doing. Okay. Just like so. I'm going to check it from the side real quick. Looks good. Put it in for 30 seconds. 30 seconds at least. So if it's after it's done, and if at 30 seconds you don't like the way that it looks, then you can put more on, because at 30 seconds it is still sticky, so then you can put more product on. But if it's fine, stick it back in for another 30 seconds, all right? So we're still going to be using the same brush, okay? Once we get it out of there. Right, so at 30 seconds this is what it looks like. So I like the size of that, okay? So that means it's not going to be super 3D for our client, but it's still nice and even, so I'm satisfied. So I'm going to put it in there for another 30 seconds. So, next product that we're going to use is the Royal Cream Gel. So I have two colors, number 13 and number 14. So this is that 3D / embossing type gel. Ooh, awesome, Lanula. Cannot wait to see your guys' creations, so be sure to tag me. These are two separate shades. So this one is obviously silver. I mixed this because I used it the other day, so you can just like go like this. It's like not going to go anywhere. It's a nice thick creamy consistency, okay? So this one is the darker one. I'm going to use this for the background and the silver for the foreground, okay? So this is like the blackish one or gunmetal one, so you guys can see the difference. So 13, 14. So make sure, because this is gel, you're gonna keep this one closed because you're not using it right now. So we're gonna be using this one first. So I'm going to make the base components. Oops, I am out of frame. The base components of where this the ornamental part of the bauble is going to be. So grab this brush, grab my palette. I'm probably gonna need it. Going to take it. I'm going to do the bottom part. So this bottom part is going to be here. This cure's tack free as well. If you guys are interested in any Crystal Nails products, there is a coupon code in my bio. Going to make a line because this is going to be, need to make the line to go up, light touch, Just trying to make it even, okay? And then do the base of the top. All right. Nice dark color, okay? All right, so this gunmetal color, cure it for 30 seconds, okay? Next one will be the silver color, which is number 13. So I'm going to start doing the little swirls on the inside. Okay, little swirls. Basically, continue this all the way around. Like so. Oh yeah, definitely. Just make it very ornamental, okay? You hold your breath. That's funny. You know, it's funny because my clients do the same thing. I'm just going to cure this for 10 seconds. This way, like, I don't touch it or whatever and mess anything up. Next part, I'm going to do the bottom part. So right down here. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do a line, because mind you, this does also have a 3D effect, so this is not going to be like a smooth design. So I did this design actually a couple times. Clients bring in same pictures over and over. Take the little tail off. So you can look to see like there is little peaks and such. So this part here is like not high enough, so I'm going to add some more. Now this obviously, if you're picky like me, so you don't have to. There we go. Now we're pretty even. So, another 10 seconds. Next part is the bow on top. So, going to make the outline for the bottom part of the bow first. Okay. Going to make it just slightly thicker now. Hey, Risa. Okay. I think I will do this part too, the ribbon. Accents. Okay. Do the same thing. A bit more product to it to make it a bit more 3D. Okay, I think this right side needs just a smidge more. Give it another 10 seconds. I think there's like 18 colors of this, so just so you know, I think there's like, I think it's 4 or 5 metallics, and then there's like a set of pastels, a set of primaries, you know, that sort of thing. So if that's something that you guys are interested, you can get them from crystalnails.com, link in my bio, as well as there's a discount code. So I'm going to do the top part of the bow now. This is Royal Cream Gel. Super cute. Okay, now I'm going to do some little elements inside of this. I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody's comments. But it's kind of hard to do this and do some other stuff. So now I'm going to add some little chain. Oh, it's okay, Nini. That's awesome. It's kind of the intention. Just go back over your lines. Make sure that those are 3D enough. Just like before. I'm also going to touch these ones, the upper part of the ribbon. Super cute and pretty though. I think I'll put a line also here. Okay, so you guys can see before I put it in there though. So 60 seconds. Thank you so much. Thank you. Right. So what we used for this design was some Medusa gels. We used my Gem and Charm gel, and we used Royal Cream gel. Sorry, I twisted it on wrong, but it's a Royal gel, but it's Royal Cream 13 and Royal Cream 14. So if you guys want, listen, if they won't stay still, then it is what it is. So Risa, exactly what I just listed off. So Medusa gels, I use the Gem and Charm gel, and I use the Royal Cream gel. So don't worry, this live is going to be saved, so you can come back and rewatch all of it again. So no big deal. Just going to clean this. If you want any of my products, such as this palette, the gel palettes, like this, you can get it on expressclaws.com. If you want Medusa gels, make sure that you use my affiliate link down below, as well as there's a coupon code right now. What is it? Uncover 40. So that's only valid, I think, for the next day. And then the Crystal Nails products, the Royal Cream gels, you can get on crystalnails.com. There's a coupon code link and also a link in my bio. So it's like M7-Sarah with no H 15. So this way you can get a small discount on that. Also applies to sale items as well. So these are the two designs that we did. So this way you guys can see. Super cute, right? Super good for the holiday. So show it to you like this so you guys can really see like the 3D effect of everything it is that we did. It is completely tack free. It's still going to stay shiny, so please make sure that you know that. This way you can hear it. So it does have a slight 3D effect, okay? But I figured I'd pick two popular designs that I did last year. This way you guys can see what's going on. Awesome. So if you guys try it, make sure that you at me at Nails by Sarah Detroit on Facebook or on Instagram. So this way I can see your beautiful work. I would super appreciate it. I'll share it for you all as well, of course. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and have a good night. Bye.